progression to how you get good at it. It isn't just, hey, individual works, right? And I've been around those guys. I need 50 minutes individual. Like, no, you don't. You got to go from indie to a drill to one-on-ones to practice, and it's got to keep showing through. All right. So this is the simple drill we start with, right? Again, you'll see here Rayon Strader. Let me blow it up for you guys so you can see a little bit better, right? Rayon Strader, low, looks uncomfortable. This guy, too comfortable for me. When I see a guy standing up like this, the first thing I say, and again, I know he ends up getting in a stance, the first thing I say to a guy that looks comfortable, you're going to false step. Because when you're comfortable, you false step. You always step first to go backwards, right? When you're uncomfortable and you're in this power position, typically your first step goes backwards. So you see Rayon, he's pushing off. This is the pressure step here. Pressure step, go back, and then there's that inch technique. Trying to stay square as long as possible. Again, this is indie. This is tempo down. You'll see Frizz, number 2, right? Pushing off his right foot, his most comfortable foot. I don't try to change that. I don't try to say you got to be left and right. No, you got to be good at one. You got to be good at one of them, right? Are you going backwards on the snap? That's what I always teach. You got to give ground, and that's what we teach. His hips are square, then you get to your eyes. His hips stay square, so my hips stay square. If his hips don't open one way, I'm trying to stay as square as long as possible. I'm trying to stay as square as long as possible. And this is the first drill we do day 1. Pressure step, push off, inch, stay square. Inch, stay square. We don't try to transition to punch and cutoffs and all that stuff. We just try to stay square as long as possible. Because if we can stay on top without turning our hips in the first 4 yards, we've won the rep. I guarantee you're going to have more success than not.
10 minutes, coach.
Yeah. What do you notice about the guy in the middle? He's too comfortable. Look at that bend in his knee. His ass needs to be down low. So what's he going to do? He's going to false step. He's going to go forward with his first step because he is comfortable in his snap. He is lazy. He is lazy in his first step. Pressure step by 24, going backwards. Staying square as long as possible. We don't try to equate our hands early in this drill because when you start to equate your hands, that's when you start to work the cutoff steps. Now you work the cutoffs. Pressure step back, cut off offhand jam. Cut off offhand jam. I'd like him to get his thumb down so he's pushing off and he's getting his hips to open. Got his hips to turn, didn't go backwards on his first step. Not going backwards on his first step, now he's beat. A simple move by the wideout gets you to jump inside because you're not going backwards on your first step. If you give ground, you'll force that receiver to do more BS at the line of scrimmage. And I always told those receivers, like, that was pretty, man. Your feet went a lot of places, your hands went to a lot of shit, and your eyes went a lot of places. I said, the unfortunate thing for you is you didn't go anywhere. There's your cutoff punch right there. Thumb down, cutoff punch. There's your 45-degree step. And now look at the receiver's release. And again, I know it's tempo down, but the receiver step, now he's 4 yards off his release. His job is to stack it. You get the punch, and I don't like us looking back this soon. I know it's a drill, but I don't like us looking back that soon. But this is what all DBs want to do. This ain't real. This ain't real. He got to watch the ball for 30 seconds in the air. That ain't a real drill. That's not how it happens in the game. You find the ball in a game right now. That's when you find it. And that's what good DBs do. So you keep working your drill work, giving ground at the snap, giving ground at the snap. Don't like him getting his outside hand involved. He declared, he went outside. His hips are square, square, square. Now they're outside. Now throw your right hand, open your hips, cut off punch. Staying square. Offhand punch. Now know your depths. Now your coach has got to give you the answers, right? So there's all your drill work. There's your individual, right? More individual. This is your squeezes. There's your man squeeze to zone, which I don't love the combination of both. Try to, now again, ball probably led him to it, but zone squeeze through him. Now you're looking through the basket. You're trying to find the ball. My ball blew it up. You're trying to find the ball when it's halfway to 3/4 of the way there. You got to look for the ball right now. Squeeze him out of bounds. Don't let him hold his line. That's what all the soft-ass receivers want. Eyes on his hip. Feel his hip. Transition to the ball. So when you do these squeeze drills, you give them, yeah, you can run go or you can run comeback. There's more squeeze drill. I won't get into that. Got a lot of individual drills for you guys to see. All right, but then this is when you go against your offense. So not all these are going to be great reps, but this is just to show you the drill. Again, rapid pace. There's your box. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Receiver lines up in the middle. Can't get outside of it. You stay square, stay on top through the edge of the box. Good win right there. That's a win for our DB. He's on top at the top of his route. That's not a win. He's getting us turned. Our eyes are shitty. Our eyes are up high. That's not a win. I like the tug, but it's a hold. You got to let go. There's a good tug. Let go right now. You got his jersey, his shoulder dipped. Let go and get on top. Eyes are shitty. Didn't give his step. No gain, no giving ground. Receiver did a whole bunch of stuff. His hips never went anywhere. If his hips don't go anywhere, go backwards. So I always tell my guys, don't guess. His hips didn't go anywhere, you go backwards. Good rep over here. On top, went backwards, forced the route outside. Now the receiver's 5 yards outside his landmark, which is not where he wants to be. Right? Then you get into your one-on-one reps. Now you carry it over. Did he have good technique? Why did he false step? Not uncomfortable in his stance. Too big of a false step. He is on top of the route. He misses his punch. Good squeeze. This is Rayon who can play the ball in the air, so you let him zone squeeze. If you got a guy that can't zone squeeze, don't let him. Then it gets right into the game. You give your ground. You offhand punch. You know your depths. You squeeze the route. Really good technique up top. I don't love the false step up front. His stance is a little too narrow for me. False steps, but he's giving ground. He offhand jams. He knows the depth of the route. He breaks on the route. Almost makes the play. Good technique at the bottom. A little bit of a false step. Offhand jam. Know the depth of the route. Know where their stops are. Give your players that information. Good technique in the boundary. Offhand jam on top of the route. Right on body. Again, these are hard completion plays. You are on body, you're on top. That is a hard completion. Again, whether your quarters one high really doesn't matter. Are you on top at the end of the route? That's something we talk about.